The Book of Revelation. Chapter 1. In the Book of Revelation, Chapter 1, we are introduced to a man named John. He was exiled to the island of Patmos for his faith in Jesus Christ. While he was there, he had a vision that would change his life forever. One day, John was praying when suddenly he heard a loud voice behind him. He turned around and saw a vision of the risen Christ. His face was like the sun, his hair was as white as snow, and his eyes were like blazing fire. He wore a long robe, and his chest was adorned with a golden sash. John fell to his feet, overwhelmed by the sight before him. But Christ reached out and touched him, saying, "Do not be afraid. I am the first and the last. I am the living one. I was dead, and now look, I am alive forever and ever. And I hold the keys of death and Hades." As John looked up, he saw 7 golden lampstands, and in the midst of them was the Son of Man. He held 7 stars in his right hand, and his face shone like the sun at its brightest. John recognized this figure as Jesus, the Son of God. Then Jesus spoke to John, saying, "Write down what you see and send it to the 7 churches: Ephesus, Smyrna, Pergamum, Thyatira, Sardis, Philadelphia, and Laodicea. Write about what will happen later, and the mystery of the 7 stars that you saw in my right hand, and the 7 golden lampstands." John immediately obeyed Christ's command and wrote down everything he saw. He wrote about the glory of Christ, the 7 churches, and the events that would come to pass. He wrote of a new heaven and a new earth, where God would wipe away every tear and where death would be no more. The vision that John saw on the island of Patmos was a powerful reminder of the glory of God and the ultimate victory of Christ. It was a message of hope and encouragement to all believers, reminding them that even in the midst of trials and tribulations, God is always in control, and His ultimate plan will come to fruition.